So I made a conscious decision in March only to sponsor 2 people because I wouldn't be able to give them as much time, but I also made a conscious decision to work deeper with my team. So to treat every single person within my team like I sponsored them myself. Because like has been mentioned about the fire, I feel that it's sometimes not your team member's fault that their sponsor doesn't have the same fire in their belly for forever that you do. So don't let them go amiss. You need to work deep down to find those diamonds. And I'll explain shortly why this has been absolutely pinnacle in my journey so far. So I worked deep within my team in March. I ended on 179.563 case credits, so a little bit of growth on the previous month, but my bonus went to £4,337.90. Then in April, I hit the senior manager position, so my second manager came through. I ended on 326.790 case credits, and my wage was my bonus was £6,457.18. This was a massive point for me because my husband, the caveman, agreed that I could resign from the police. So I resigned from Greater Manchester Police, and I said to Sean this month, so how much would I have to earn for you to leave the police? And he said, oh, no, not yet. Maybe double figures. I'm like, oh. So I thought, okay, I better work a bit harder then. So in May, the result of the work that I put in March, the momentum, the 6 to 8 week lead-up time we talk about hit in May. So I ended on 578.802 case credits, almost doubling from the month before. And we hit double figures. So we got £10,935.60 from the UK. So Sean went on a career break. And we were able to be a family. We travel everywhere together, which was time that we have together that we never would have had if we had not found forever. In July, again, a massive effect from working deep within my team. The manager, my second manager, a girl called Kate, my friend Kate, after the month that she went manager, I had worked within her team. She only sponsored 4 people directly and got to the manager position. Just 4 people. But I treated those 4 sponsors like I sponsored them myself. And within those 4 managers, I found quite a few diamonds. So the person, when Kate resigned in her first month of manager, Kate resigned, she decided the business wasn't for her, which was fine. I picked up with her team even more so. So I still had 2 managers because Kate had a manager come through the month after her. So I was still a senior manager. My 5th manager was one of Kate's 4. So that's 2 out of the 4 that have gone manager. So the 5th person, my 5th manager, wasn't someone that I sponsored myself, but by helping everybody and working deep within my team, Ginny Kingham made me a soaring manager. Then in August, 675, you can see it. So over 14,500 in our bonus recap. And now it just gets like Monopoly money. So this was our first year in business. So our total volume was 5,455 case credits. New business, which I didn't really know what that was, if I'm honest, until they told me to check it at the end of the year. And when I think I asked Natalie if it was good, she said, well, you only need 150 new business for incentives. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I was like, brilliant. And that saw me have the #1 top open business in the UK. Chairman's bonus level 1+1. Thank you. At that time, at the end of our first year, I had 7 frontline managers, but 22 within our whole team. We had a downline of just over 1,600 people. That's almost double now. We turned over 1.72 million, which seems crazy. And when Sean asked for his £200 back, I could not have expected from that £199.75 kit to have given him back over £123,000 in UK bonus recaps. So when people say, I can't afford the box, I say, you can't not afford the box. So in March, so last month, February we had our 8th manager, and then March our 9th manager. Remember I said about working deep within your team? Out of Kate's 4 frontline, I have an amazing retailer, but I have 3 managers. And the 9th person who made me a Sapphire manager was one of those 4 that she sponsored. So those people who made me Senior, Soaring, and Sapphire, I didn't even sponsor them myself. But I worked so deep within my team that I never missed a little diamond in there, because they all deserve to see what a fantastically generous company this is that can really have life-changing results if you're working with the right people. So that leaves us to last month, where we did 944.182 case credits, and our bonus recap was £25,529.16, which is just so over a £10,500 pay rise in a month. That's the kind of company that you're dealing with. Thanks. But those are just figures, and it does seem like monopoly money, doesn't it? But it's what you can do with those figures that is the most incredible thing with this company. So how it's changed our lives personally, within the first 7 months of our business, we hit all the incentives Forever had to offer. And so you need to keep your focus on what you're doing it for. And for me, it's all about my family. It's not about the recognition, I must admit, although it's wonderful that this company gives you that. It really is just about my boys and my family. So the new cars are fantastic. I wouldn't turn them down. Sean getting his caravan was a massive point of this year so far. But it's more than that for us. My parents have been an amazing support for us my whole life. It's not a rags to riches story with them. My dad has a really successful business, and so we've never gone without. We've lived in beautiful homes and gone on beautiful holidays. But the biggest thing my dad gave me showed me the meaning of the word work ethic. That guy grafted for us kids. So, sorry. So, let's get it going. And my mum showed us the meaning of belief. She told us that we could do whatever it was that we wanted to do. She always told us that. And what they taught me, I'm going to teach William. And with the help of Forever, I think I've started off well into motherhood for teaching him that. So what this means now going forward, that kind of bonus recap, chairman's bonus on the brain, it means that I get to pay my parents a pension every month. They will have the best retirement, I promise. Not many people know, but my parents gave us £120,000 to put down as a deposit on our home because we were moving back from Manchester to Wales. We only had one police pension. We wouldn't have got a mortgage. They gave us £120,000 with no questions of how they were getting it back. There's the belief. I will pay them back every single penny, starting when I get that chairman's bonus check. They don't know it yet, but that will be handed straight to them. I've paid for them to come on this trip, so they're here to collect their check. And I just want to ensure that they have the best life and they enjoy it. Not just that, but William will get the best education. But more than that, he gets me and Sean, and he gets to be part of this whole Forever family, which for me, for my son to grow up in this environment, in amongst you people, thanks to Rex and Aidan and all you guys, thank you so much, because I will be forever indebted to you all. Thank you.